What's up guys, Majesty's back in the game, so welcome back to Reigns Her Majesty. Alright, Nerial the Vengeful died. Unfortunately, she will be loved forever. Now it's time for Brenda, the 42nd queen. Holy shit. Governed at least 40 years. Yeah, we saw that in the end of last episode. I'm having one of those days where I can't stop crying. Oh queen, please will you hug me? I don't trust you. Well, sure. What is this heathenist monument? It represents an alliance with black magic. The church's duty is to tear it down. No. Oh queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone at court whom you love in secret? Oh, I love the king. The cardinal's man suggested we leave your land soon. Are we in danger? No. The wild crowd is outside, but ah fuck. Holy shit, that was quick. God damn it. Ah boy. Barbarians have taken over my village in the north. They claim it's a sacred site for their folk. Help me retaliate. Sure. You made friends with a Northlander, but our allies to the east are at war with them. Now we'll be dragged in. Let's fight. The events of this world are all controlled by the stars, my queen. Do you know about astrology? Tell me. What about the fucking book? The All Mother herself has touched this. The writing is ancient, but I can read eclipse and monument. Alright. A humble warning, my queen. The crown must curb its spending, lest our treasuries be badly strained. Well, good idea. Majesty, the people suffer and need you to be their lady of generosity. It would be best if you were more charitable. Can they eat sweets? No, I see. I understand that. We need a curfew for moral hygiene. Convince the king and there will be holy treasures for your crown. Sure. Oh boy. Let's commission a portrait of the friendship between our countries. It should have made picking you up in one hand. It should have me picking you up in one hand. Sure. Just watching tournaments is dull. Don't you think I should compete as a hero? Yes, you definitely should. Your Highness, the king tragically succumbed to his battle wounds. He's dead. You must succeed the throne. Sure, now we can rule without the king. You take control of the kingdom days later, resplendent in a priceless gown. The widow, rule without the king. The gentry's garish dances balls disrupt my sacred rites. Please decree the 6th day a holiday of silence. Why should we do this? But okay. It's a pleasure to have so many other women envy you, is it not? It's alright, admit it. Well, maybe. Duchess Diana's wines are of low quality. The palace should try celebrating with my family's honey ale instead. Sure. You don't want to buy my wine for your next party, but what did I do wrong? Please, Majesty, how do I regain your favor? Pay higher taxes. Sing a song. The men in snake masks are just sitting, lighting fires outside my people's temple. They call it a speech rally. It's disturbing. I'll remove them. We can end this war if you only decree in public that Daria is not your friend, my queen. Will you disavow her? No. Duchess Diana has been singing in the courtyard every day. She has an awful voice. Why in the world would you do that? You join her. No, it's my orders actually. Why is my sect forbidden to sit on the temple steps? I didn't realize the queen prosecuted innocent men's clubs. Let's discuss this. Shit, it seems everyone wants you to take a more decisive position. Oh fuck. Yep. Oh boy. You're dragged through the city streets amid revelry and uprising. You try not to lose your head, but it happens anyway. Too bad. Too bad. Play matchmaker at court. Okay. Let's see. The church tried to pay me to spy on my master, the king, but I refused, of course. Since then, my pockets have ached. Let me help. Shall we put a share of tax revenue towards the royal holiday feast? Oh, I love taxes. Calm down. Oh, I love taxes too. A scandalous lady of the East is trying to ransom my good name. I beg the crown to pay what she asked. I can't. What a splendid day. Let's all run to the maze. You know what? Let's not. We did this already, I thought. First His Majesty says to invest, and then he says to divest. Which is it? Let's invest. Forgive me, but these days of war are what comes of a queen straying from a proper role. Me? Let's look at your patronage budget for the year. How many sculptures of traditional marble shall we sponsor? Let's make it 22. Can't afford that much. The Exploration Society now has a world-class collection of priceless artifacts, all in the Queen's name. Let's build a museum, why not? Hall of Wonders, a priceless collection gathered by the Explorer Society. It's all in your honor. Nice. It's hard to pick between family and diplomacy. My cousin is facing charges in the East. Should I bail him out? Oh. Just look at yourself, great queen. For who in history has such an inspiring profile, such a worthy image? Enchanting, you are enchanting. Finding ways to love yourself more and more, isn't that life's truest calling? It is. I get a terrible feeling from that mirror. Please, lady, get rid of it. Yeah, alright, let's get rid of it. With the mirror gone, you feel more like yourself. I'm bored with war. I should just sign this truce and end it, don't you think? Yes. Sweet queen, I'm delighted by your recent interest in animals. Let us build a royal zoo. Sure. How can it be that frightening mirror is back in your room? What? I'm only teasing, your highness. You look truly afraid for a moment. Well, I was. My lands are enriched since you welcome foreign merchants. Will you accept this tribute? Sure. Ah, fuck. Long live the queen, he cheers, but now we're dead, I guess. I wanted to join a convent, but they said it was for women only. So much for equality, eh? You can join. Absolutely not. A man in a snake mask cannot be allowed to join the holy house of nuns. What an insult. Can't you do something? Oh yes, you need only sign this decree endorsing the church massacre of all blasphemy. What the fuck? That's too much. Whoop, the queen's own royal zoo is now completed. Will you take an inaugural tour? Yes. What am I doing in this zoo? Next. Oh dog, how cool is that? The royal cow looks at you with an all-knowing expression. I'm honored among cows for my beauty and wisdom. Have you come to my seeking insight? Yes, please. Many events can only occur under a particular astrological sign. Acquaint yourself with the labyrinth of destiny. That's interesting. Wild crowd is outside. Sure, we're dead. Why not? Is there something between us? Sure. It still didn't do anything. My queen, a fire is raging in the city. There's only time to save one of these royal monuments. My statue. The hall. Let's save the statue. The man in snake masks had nothing to do with Dr. Maribou after all, but then, why do they chant about the eclipse? They're afraid, most probably. A dark shadow is going to block out the sun. It's because women are taking over this land. That's silly. The snake man is indignant. The doctor takes notes. How come we don't have a proper heir yet? I've been doing all the moves in this romance book and everything. It's you. And it just claims her lord husband has given her no birthday gift in 17 years. Does it constitute neglect? Yes. Exploration Society now has 200 fine men. It's time for us to request a new investment. For what? Exploration Society is a secret club for men only. I can't tell even the queen what's going on. Sure. Fuck. My dear friend, my armies have come to fight for you. I have come so that you may keep your rightful throne. Perfect. I simply can't allow scandalous. Ah, fuck. Yep. That just happened. The church is asking you to help Sister Beatrix make crafts with children for Saint's Name Day. It's good publicity. I hate her. No, it's nice. I have heard, my queen, that you confer with heathen cultists who wish to undermine my tower. Is this true? Yeah, sure, you're an asshole. Just remember, the only way for you to keep your influence here is with my approval. Understand? I do. Growing up in the West, did you get to experiment? With what? You know, with spices. You come from the land of flavors. I bet your house was so odorous. What are you trying to say? You have her whipped, but only lightly. What? This man was caught with illegal blueprints of the palace. He claims he thought they were modern on. Is he guilty? He is. He rules that the Cubist movement clause does not cover sensitive material. The army is so costly. If you feel safe, why not decrease patrols and save money? Yes. Please suggest that your subjects and noble daughters to our temple. New blood is needed to keep the faith of the land. Sure. What a lovely table you set, sweet friend. Let us drink from the same wine cup. I don't trust you. You'll poison me. We had this already. How did you know my intentions? Are you magical like me? Please believe me, our friendship was true. I'm nothing like you. We wanted to eliminate you and marry our niece to the king. Such a bond would have strengthened both our houses. Isn't there another way? Perhaps there is. Can you forgive me for what I tried to do? Last time we said yes, let's go with no. No one but you knows why the island king and queen departed so abruptly. Cardinal Curtness says the holy army he builds is only for ceremony's sake, but it worries me. How much can we trust the church? We'll see. My twin daughters are so fickle. Now they want to join some temple in the woods that worships women, or deer, or trees? Let them go. All of this empowerment, she wails. Where does it end? And we're dead. I knew it. I knew it. I saw it coming. Alejandra. How do you pronounce this? I didn't even see the name before. I'm making a huge book of all my prognostications and scientific wisdom. Want to hear some? Sure. If more than 6 white goats are still born in a year, then there will be an earthquake. Count the goats. Okay. Unless the Duke said rude things about my family, Vanya, would Her Majesty chastise him on our behalf? Sure. This horse was owned by one soldier but raised by another. Which soldier gets to keep the horse's war medals? I don't know, the owner. Meow. What do you want? Hello again. Me told you everything me knows. Now please scratch ear. Let's scratch the ear. She seems happy with you. My lady, shall we visit the royal animals in our zoo? Yes. Oh. Why do you work as a queen? Would you not rather only lie down and eat? Well, no. I want to present my theory, a world made of blades, at the Philosophers Summit. Can you send me? Sure. Your doctor's weird theories gave your court an odd reputation. And we're dead. Well, fuck you too. I seriously have the feeling that this game is harder than the first one. The cavalry commander is so old but won't retire. Please, Queen, give him a medal and show him the door. Okay. The church has a plan for this land and the Queen's support is essential. Let's have good relations, you and I. What do I get? A scarlet rash has laid all the city low. The people are asking for a visit from your Majesty. Sure, you'll probably die from it. You comfort sick children in the villages. Later you notice an itch. They say the King of Northwest Isle is visiting the kingdom with his mysterious wife. Will you greet her? Sure. It's her again. You're as beautiful as I've heard. Let us two queens keep company while our husbands parley. Sure. How I hate a long day's work, my queen. Please let us work shorter days but with less time off. Alright. Oh, but your skin is so red. Oh no, I'm feeling dizzy too. It's the plague. Red plague. The kingdom is silently succumbing to the savages of the red plague. Oh. The men's club must continue our therapeutic fireside meetings. Please, my queen, you must allow free expression. Sure. Those guys who dress as snakes are at it again. They were chanting all night on my land. They are allowed. Your flagrant oh fuck, alright, we're dead. Who cares about the red flag when you're dead? I met your court witch. She's very wise, almost as if she is not from our time. Do you know her well? Sure. Hi. Can we not just wash the linens in the river sometimes instead of the spring? It's clean enough. Sure. Your maid's clothes all smell like mud and I love it. Keep this policy. That's weird. Let's you and I hold hands in public. The cardinal would be furious but powerless to stop us. Sure, I like to piss off the cardinal. What's with the men in snake masks? One of them stood on my cloak on purpose, a clear sign of disrespect in my land. Please get along. Ours is a golden age for national unity. I must give an address. Should I praise God or thank the farmers? Thank the farmers. Why the farmers anyway? Well, behind every powerful woman is a great little lad who acts as her noble trophy. I don't know. Years of war ruined our savings. I recommend we sell our historical relics to foreign museums. No, not necessary. I heard a rumor that you blasphemously worship the All-Mother in secret, but you don't, do you? Well, perhaps. A footman who served me well for years needs a bride. How about sending him your handmaid? Alright. The stars say that now, the age of Aquarius, is the time to embrace your neighbors. Take a diplomatic trip. Sure. A wild crowd is outside. God damn it. Alright. I still want that. I'm researching the mythical properties of Westerners' hard organs, like teeth and bones. Can I have a fingernail? Okay. I don't know. The church wine is too expensive. Let's just use the local wineries. It's better for everyone. Sure. Your diplomatic visit to the east was a disaster this time. Must be bad stars. What do we do? Pay them off. The cardinal says a man from your country is in the church prison. No one speaks his language. Alright. Enemies of the church are everywhere. I need the crown to approve my execution of this heathen. Well, sure, we need to have him a little bit more happy. Dear, I have bad news. It turns out your father was executed by the cardinal for spying. What? Fuck. Some relics I discovered were actually church property. Oops, can you help me pay the fine? Nope. That cardinal is always harassing me. I think he suspects. Is it cool if I crash on the royal sofa for a while? Well, sure. The time has come for us to heap honors upon our great queen. Will you hear them? Don't be desperate. And we're dead again. Isn't that great? Yes, we played Reigns already. Shut up. Go away. The royal handmaid is gone. Shall we hire another girl to be your loyal companion? Alright. My people forbid the eating of meat except for ritual. I recommend you command this court to keep such a diet. Alright. Be my patron. I shall stand outside and let strangers sign me with a kill. It's a performance about the social contract. Alright. The artist contracts an illness from standing in this grill all week. I think so. We changed the lady's secret code again. Do both steps you did before, but now spell each word backwards. Try it. Do both steps you did before. Hold on, holy shit, I forgot. We changed some letters as well, so it's not like this right here, but we changed more. There's a pagan rebellion in the south. The cardinal wants our forces to join the war. Let's go. General Sect hates working with the Holy Army, but you don't want to offend the cardinal. How come we don't have a proper heir yet? Well, I'll try harder, alright? The church may build a monument to the new queen's virtue, if she is indeed virtuous, that is. Go ahead. It's an awful likeness, the people are rude about it. Oh, we're broke, isn't that fucking great? Oh well. You gather the items you inherited from the last queen. Your face in the mirror is new. Your advisors are waiting. Let them wait. What? I'm doing odd. Your body has changed into a weird shape, my queen. Oh no, it's a tropical disease. Oh, we're pregnant. You're really a doctor. Let the bells ring out. Her Majesty the Queen has given this kingdom a young prince. I have an heir. And so do I. Your young son is sent abroad to be educated. If the king dies, who's next in line for the throne? Well, me. I grew up in a family of lawyers. It was awful. They drove me to a pirate's life. And? Well, actually, this kingdom has cognatic succession laws, so the king dies, then the land is yours. Oh, really? I'm just saying, if you want a real gun instead of a ceremonial one, then we can trade. How? Drag it to me, don't you know by now, she says. Here, take this one. Let's see the king ignore this. Why trade with me? Lethal pistol. A river pirate has traded your ornamental pistol for serious flintlock. Why should you care for their little gifts, their petty honors? You live a life apart from weakness of others. Without a clear reason to aim at the mirror, you lower your pistol. Alright. Can I raise minks? We can sell 4 trims to all the gentlewomen. This court will be the height of fashion. Sure. Your Highness, someone dug up this funny old box behind the palace. Let's open it. Sure, quickly. Your old time capsule. Embarrassing diary entries from a former life spill out. My queen, the land has been restless of late. Perhaps now is the time for us to study your security plan, just in case. Okay. Should some ruffian come to seize you, pull the alarm rope, then grab your candlestick and wail away until gods arrive. That's the plan. I'm ready. Alright. How did it go with your time capsule? Was anything inside familiar? Sure. I was curious about you, so I I peeped the contents of the capsule and something weird is definitely happening. What is it? Didn't you notice? Inside your capsule was some kind of weird data file. What? Data? A constellation of metadata about you is stored here. The system should let you use this object the same way you did before, but something else is going on. Is there a bug? Stop being vague. I don't know any more right now, she says, but I'll keep working on this. We've lost many men in the war. Would you please pray to your strange god? Sure. Oh boy. Yep, we're dead. So I have no idea what this is about with this new thing we just got. What do you want to say? The Lady of the Woods said you must somehow duel yourself. I get it. The courtly dances, the lute touching of the palms. God bids you dance more chastely. What do we touch instead? The Queen of the Isle creeps me out. I don't believe she's your true friend. Really? Do you think nations that have warred in the past are destined to do so again? Sure. Oh Queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone at court whom you love? I love the king. Stars are finally in perfect alignment. It's time to establish a center for philosophy and enlightenment. I'll fund it. Alright. No area yet for the king. It could mean sin on your part. Best make a large donation to the church. I can't afford this. I'd rather keep trying. Business has been really low. What if we gave out free wine to everyone in the market? No? Your body has changed. You're having a baby. Healthy baby daughter. Let's bring her to the city. Today is great. Do you have a bone? Throwing a bone means a great day. Sure. Werner brings back the bone and a page torn from an old book. Let's read it. It says, invented by astromancer Vilenius, the clock can alter destiny when used on sign stones. My lady, just a glimpse of your radiance could inspire hope in the people during these times. Please tour the city. Not necessary, they're all way too happy. I picked a lord to marry my aunt's granddaughter. Should we have... Oh, hold on, let's shoot him. A fatal wound from my own wife. Oh, I'm sorry, you tried hard. I tried hard to love you. Oh, come on, let's hold him. The king is dead. It looks like it was definitely influenza. With a hole, sure. Your Highness, you must take the throne. Yes. You take control of the throne days later. What a surprise! Your daughter, the princess has come home. She asks if her honored mother, the queen, has time to visit. Of course. Mama, you're looking so sweet. I told all my friends. Have hope. You can look well while old. Just look at my mama. You brat. No, oh sweetheart, that's so nice. But wait, if you have taken the king's throne, does that not make you the king now, not the queen? I'm still queen. At last, I've collected enough evidence. The queen will now stand trial for heresy and treason of the crown. What? Why? My faith frowns upon duels, but it seems the queen is thrilled to point a violent, dangerous weapon at myself. At me. The swarm fever is remarkably virulent this year. The death toll is very high. I recommend closing the palace grounds. Alright. This land has a queen and a queen alone. It's time to declare that the All-Mother's faith is the one truth. I can't do this right now. Oh, great. Now, people aren't happy. Fuck. Can't I really not get this like... Oh. What were we doing? Revolting. Yes, a charming queen. I'm sorry, we are so revolting. Well, we'll just leave now. That's okay. I wasn't aware that it was the way. I was just trying around. Cool. My queen, your bold and unflinching reign has led us to a new era of might in this kingdom. Good. That crown looks even heavier than your old one. How are you managing? Brilliantly. 52% of other queens said they felt the same way at this point. Alright. Huh? Has that all said anything like that to you before? Yes. Good to know. Regardless, I didn't expect it to appear in this section. It's getting aggressive. What is it? I'm sorry, but I don't have time. Drag your gun to me. This may look odd, but it will protect you from this app. There are 4 items and you need them all. Where are they? A gun? What the fuck is happening? It's not a real gun, but some courts have ruled that gun emojis still constitute threats. Why did I give my fucking gun away? That's such a beautiful stock. Look, if you ever want to know your horoscope, show it to me. Okay. Mama, that girl in the flower crown, is she from a music festival? How awful. Why is she here? Well, she's my friend, actually. This land has not been ruled by a queen alone for 1,000 years. How shall we honor you? Sacrifice, young man. I simply can't. Come on. Jewels are ungodly. It would be exquisitely unseemly for me to be seen performing such rudeness with you, my queen. You would love it. I can no longer keep my silence. At last we can be together. If you like. I simply... Shut up. In my country it's common for women of nobility to date, even if they are married already. So what do you say? Sure. Shut the fuck up. Oh no, it doesn't work anymore. Strange. Suddenly your voice seemed quite charming. Forgive me, my queen. Alright, thanks. You've run the... Fuck. The court will never forget the mad queen who threw random items around for no reason. That was fucking hilarious. Okay, so we will continue this in the next episode. This game is getting weirder with every episode we're recording. It's really great. I like it. So I really hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, hit the like button down below, leave me a comment, and then I will see you again in the next episode of Reigns, Her Majesty.